Good afternoon and welcome to the PSAL City Championship Final Four. This is the voice of Eagle. Greg Poley is here. My partner Shaq Mitchell, ready for this, fourth matchup between BC and Eagle Brooklyn this year?
Man,
Shaq, what's going on?
It's like an NBA playoff series, right? Best of seven. No. This is going to be a great one, man. Brooklyn Collegiate, they always play real tough, real tough, gritty team versus the defending champs. So I think we're in for a real treat. You know, Tyler Edor's healthy today, and he gave him real fits. You know, the first matchup, and he hasn't really kind of gotten a chance to get back. So I'm interested to see how he's going to play. And you know, Final Four action kicked off with a good one.
Absolutely. And this is a rivalry game, so we can't discredit that.
Right.
Regardless of the fact that Eagle has already beat them 3 times this year. One in overtime, first game of the year at Eagle. Back in the Boroughs, Eagle beat BC 68-54 with no Tyler. So with Tyler, I'm sure BC is coming in here with intentions for that upset.
Yeah.
BC the 5 seed, Eagle being the 1 seed, looking for a chance to get to their 3rd straight city championship game.
Absolutely. You know, when you play a team multiple times, they figure out, like I said, tendencies. They figure out, you know, little chinks in your armor, you know, that a team that doesn't get to see you would notice. And you know, you get to prepare for that in film, and you play and learn through experience. So this might be this is going to be the toughest version of Brooklyn Collegiate that Brooklyn will have to play. And they're definitely going to have to be even better than the 3 times they won in order to take out Brooklyn Collegiate.
Absolutely. And the playoffs is always about bringing a different energy. And we see that in BC's 2 matchups that they won to get to this moment, where they beat Far Rock, who was the 20th seed, who shocked the entire city by making it to the Elite 8 after defeating Cardozo, who led Queens. You know, BC beat them 57-52 in a tough fought matchup at BC. And the 2 leading scorers there were Torrey, who had a double-double at 15 and 12, and Flavio, who's, after looking at the numbers, is one of the better rebounding guards at PSAL.
Yeah.
He 12 points, but over the last 3 playoff games, he's averaging almost 8.5 rebounds as a point guard.
I mean, close to 9 rebounds from your guard. I mean, a coach can't ask for something better, you know, helping out the bigs. That means he's corralling every long rebound. Then he's helping box out those guards, and you know, he's really doing a good job of just, you know, being all well-rounded, you know, affecting the game on multiple facets of the game. So, and what I will say for Brooklyn Collegiate is that, you know, their guard play is definitely going to have to, you know, up the ante, because that's what I've seen been, you know, the common problem when they're going to kind of go up against Eagle, and what kind of seems to derail them from that win sometimes is that guard play. Hidell Ennis is going to have to be big for Brooklyn Collegiate. Flavio Jean is going to have to be big for Brooklyn Collegiate, you know. So, and then of course Torrey Babs, you know, him and JoJo is a great matchup, and you know, they always kind of have that battle underneath that rim. So, you know, it's a lot of good situations going on across the court. So, we really have a competitive game.
Definitely. So, I mean, I want to highlight the two point guards for Eagle, Jakai Sanders, and for BC, Flavio Jean.
Yes.
Obviously, 2 very familiar with each other. How do you see this matchup shaking out in this game? Who do you think has the upper hand and why?
Well, both of those guards are very, very tough, you know, and for different reasons. Jakai, which I nicknamed him Downhill Sanders, you know, he wants to get to that cut, attack, get himself to that foul line, kind of get himself in motion. And notice this playoff series, you know, didn't really see too much of it during the season. You know, he was here and there, but he started gotten comfortable knocking that 3-ball down. You know, being able to go to that foul line, get his form right, and build his confidence as he, you know, does that. But on the other end, Flavio Jean, you know, he's more of a scoring guard, or today's scoring guard. You know, he wants to get pull-up jump shots. He wants to, you know, kind of make all of the tough spin-around shots. He gets to the bucket very good. He involves his teammates pretty well. He's averaging almost about 5 assists a game, and you know, kind of dances with a triple-double himself. So these players are very similar, but they kind of get to their work in different ways. So
are you saying Flavio is more of a scoring guard than Jakai?
Yeah, because Jakai might score more, but Jakai is more so looking to like be the catalyst, and he scores within the game. Flavio is their kind of, they need a tough bucket. Flavio Jean is one of the players that they go to for that.
You're not wrong.
Right.
But I think BC is going to try to slow Eagles' pace down and get it inside to Tyler Edor.
Absolutely.
And try to get JoJo and Manuk in foul trouble.
Trust me, Tyler Edor is an X factor. That first game, he had about 18 to 20 points, and he kept BC in that game till the very end. It's always a tough matchup when they play these guys, but if Tyler Edor is healthy, you know, you definitely have another threat on the floor, you know, as well as Cadell Ennis and, you know, Torrey Babs. But, you know, look like we're about 2 minutes away from game time, man.
So, going back to the matchup, I want to highlight real quick is Tyler versus JoJo.
Yes.
Both players, JoJo averaged almost 20 rebounds a year. Tyler averaged 19. There's going to be a battle on the glass, and I think the team that is able to win the offensive rebounding battle is going to be the team that runs away with this game.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's not too many height advantage, but, you know, Eagle might have the slight height advantage in Ahmed and, you know, guys like Manuk as well. Manuk is going to have to help and assist JoJo. I know JoJo grabs almost every rebound, but the ones he doesn't get to, Manuk and guys like Jakai, who also average a high rebound count. That's going to be big for Eagle in terms of controlling the glass, because JoJo provides a fair share amount of second chance opportunities for Eagle captain.
We spoke about highlights, right? I want to talk about X factors. One X factor for each team. Yeah. My X factor for Eagle is going to be Eddie Munyak himself, right? If Eddie gets going, you know who else gets going? The crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
When you have the crowd on your side, especially if in a big gym like this, and you could have that you know, the decibel level hovering over the opposing team, it matters.
Right, you know, and Eddie's a player where, you know, who's more prepped and ready to knock down a three-pointer on Eagle than Eddie Munyak, you know? He's there to add scoring and stretch that floor, and they got to look to attack early. But for the, you know, Brooklyn Collegiate, I feel as though Cadell, I'm kind of torn, Greg. It's between Cadell Ennis and the Torrey Babs, because when Torrey's on, Brooklyn Collegiate is a very tough team to beat. But Cadell Ennis, I've seen him get into his guard bag where he's, you know, getting steals in that press for Brooklyn Collegiate. He's knocking the three ball down. He's kind of like a 3-and-D guy. And if he's on and he's adding offense as well as Flavio Jean and those other guys, they'll be a very tough team to stop today.
I think I'm gonna go with Torrey.
Torrey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Torrey.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I'm gonna side with you on that
things.
one. I think I'm gonna trust you on that one. I'm gonna say Torrey. Let's let the announcements go. We'll take a break for the announcements.
Definitely.
Lions of Brooklyn Collegiate versus the Eagle Academy for Young Men. At this time, we ask you all to please rise, remove your caps to help us honor this great country of ours, America. for the starting lineup. First for the Lions of Brooklyn Collegiate, senior number 5, Corey Bad Olise. Senior number 22, Tyler Adori. Senior number 3, Cadell Innes. Junior number 1, Flavio Dean. And junior number 2, Jalen Waters. And coach Malcolm Connor. And now for the Eagle of Eagle Academy for Young Men, freshman number 2, Amir Dockery. Senior number 1, Johnny Fleming. Junior number 0, Jeremiah Jacobs. Junior number 23, Meg Doc Locke. And senior number 2, Jakai Bender. Head coach Kevin Hamilton.
And as you hear the starters introduced, we're about ready to get underway for this Final Four action. I'm excited, Shaq.
Man, you know, this is for a trip to that city championship, you know. You talked about it so many times in your locker room, so many times in practice. You know, you get the school behind you, you get your area, your region behind you, but this is where you really punch the ticket. This is the work.
And one thing Eagle fans and Eagle faithful do well, we do have an issue, but they travel. They definitely travel.
They definitely come out and support, you know, Eagle pride as well. You can hear, you know, the BC Lions pride kind of getting their crowd and their team into it. The energy is great, you know. Two of the best teams in Brooklyn battling it out for a trip to the championship.
You could say two of the best teams in the city, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Top 5, 1 versus 5?
Absolutely. See how it turns out.
And Doc comes away with the tip. As Ennis guarding Sanders early. Gets the Fleming on the wing. Guarded by Flavio. The guy looking to post up, faces up. Back to Fleming. JoJo gets the loose ball. And he turns it over to Torrey with the steal. A little bit of a discombobulated possession right there to start.
A little miscommunication between JoJo and Manuk right there. Got to get on the same page.
I like Doc on Flavio.
Yes, you know, he accepts the challenge.
And that's going to be a travel.
And I know Flavio was called for the travel right there, but it seems as though they've got Manuk on Torrey and
JoJo and Tyler.
JoJo on Tyler.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a nice versatile switch. JoJo's game and Tyler's game kind of mirror each other.
It's going to stay the same way. It looked like Jakai was looking for the swing pass, but good job by BC's defense getting their hands in there.
BC's defense's hands are up and active right now. They're not letting Jakai just get to the rim like he wants to.
Doc gets to Johnny for 3. Manuk with the easy rebound. Can't finish. Ennis comes away with the rebound.
A tough rebound from Manuk. He's got to finish that layup right there.
Absolutely. All BC needs to do is feel like they're in this game.
Wow.
And there's Doc playing the passing lane again. Gonna be a jump ball. Doc with the anticipation.
I mean, his defensive instincts, we talk about it all the time. Knowing right there where to be, forcing that jump ball. Ball's going to remain with the Lions.
while the refs figured out the table, just let you know how Eagle made it here. Eagle in the Elite 8 beat High School for Construction 90-65. And in the first round, second round, the Sweet 16 beat JFK 79-48. So some pretty easy victories, and they haven't really been tested in these city playoffs just yet.
Absolutely.
This is definitely going to be a test for them.
Oh yeah, man. Foe in the conference that you know you run into almost all the time. I mentioned to you earlier, this was their Final Four for the Borough Championship. So it seems to be that, you know, to get to where they've got to go, they've got to make it through the lines. Scoring issue. You see how the crowd's already standing up. It's the first game. It's first quarter.
It's not even 3 minutes.
It's a minute and a half,
minutes.
maybe. It's gone by.
I really wish refs were mic'd up, man.
Oh man, I'd love to know what they're talking about. I'd love to know.
And Torrey walked.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Defensively, that is my favorite matchup of the game. Manuk on Torrey.
Yes.
Both big athletic wings.
Yes.
That could get to the basket and play defense.
Absolutely. You know, they're trying to match length right there, and Manuk causing problems early for Torrey.
Boom! As Jakai hits from deep,
and if
put the first points on the board for the game.
Eagle Academy, you're very happy to see that. That's a great sign. Jakai, first three-point attempt, getting it to fall, breaking that deadlock.
Flavio thought about it, loses it. JoJo gets the loose ball, and he just kind of throws it into no man's land, and it gets picked off by Jalen Waters. And it's blocked by Manuk, and it's blocked by JoJo, and that's gonna be Eagle ball.
Man, the hustle from JoJo right there on that play. Stop being a defensive presence in the paint, hustling out to that perimeter and knocking the ball off of Torrey Babs right there for the turnover.
Tyler got to go up stronger than that. He blocked twice.
Absolutely.
But you got to also wonder, you know, coming off injury, does he still have the same lift he did before that? So that's something to watch for throughout the game.
You know, sitting down, you lose your rhythm sometimes.
Doc hits the beautiful floater over Edor.
I mean, who's got more heart than the true freshman? One dribble, floater over the big fella, gets it to drop.
JoJo switches on Flavio. Tyler for three. Short. Amir gets the rebound. Looking to push. Johnny, stop and pop. Boom! You knew that was coming.
I mean, and if Eagle is going to get it going like this early, their energy is through the roof. That's the second three that's fell. It's an 8-0 run. Brooklyn Collegiate Lions need a timeout right there.
That was a time. It looked like it was timeout by Eagle. I saw Coach Kev going to the shoulders for a 30-second timeout.
Okay, all right. Well, either way, Brooklyn Lions definitely needed to talk things over. Eagle has definitely gotten out to a hot start. First 4 minutes of this game.
Oh, no Eagle cheerleaders today?
I guess everybody didn't come out today.
I guess not.
You know, right there, you know, a Johnny in transition, just knocking that three ball down. And it's a huge spark. I mean, the bench just erupted as soon as he made that.
Once he took the step inside the college line, I knew what it was hitting for.
Absolutely. Once he gets a good look, he's going right up. Gotta love that from Eagles captain.
Jakai guarded Jalen Waters. Waters stopped. Not a good shot right there by Waters. Sanders pushing the pace, gets the dock in the wing.
Yeah.
He's gonna get called for the travel.
Yeah, the pass kind of caught him a little off guard. Took a couple extra steps corralling that.
Everybody wanted Doc to shoot that.
Yeah. I think Flavio Jean did a great job closing out, making Doc think about what he wanted to do right there.
Agreed. Now Doc's guarded Flavio. Flavio with the turnaround. Good shot right there.
Goodness.
Oh,
I swear, every game he gives me one move where I'm like, where did he learn that? That was a great move. Gets himself inside, knocking down the 2-point, showing him the mid-range isn't dead.
Doc for 3. Edor with the rebound. I'm gonna get his FIFA on. Johnny's now on Flavio. That's one thing I could say about this Eagle team, that their bigs can guard anywhere on the floor.
That's huge. That's huge for Eagle, you know. Having your bigs being able to play the perimeter defense. Oh, defense right there, too.
The guy going coast to coast, and he's fouled.
I'm not sure. I think Ennis got that one clean.
Check. In my bag, I have a case, a glasses case.
Yeah.
It has the white for the glasses. I think I need to lend it to you because there's
As
no
you can
way.
see, the refs are doing an out-of-bounds play for the Eagle Academy.
I mean,
so, nonetheless.
No, because it wasn't going up. It got him on the ground. But I heard the slap up here. Good pass.
I mean, great ball movement. I think Jordan needs to go out there a little too unselfish right there. I mean, the harassment.
Doc being Doc. Flavio is not comfortable.
Man, got away with a travel right there as well.
Good hands right there.
Wow.
That's a good shot by Torrey. As number 4, Josiah Carter checks in for BC.
Torrey Babs right there caught a tipped pass. Still was able to get right into his spot. Then one dribble pull up to the mid-range. Knocks it down. Now that you can make a case for, Greg.
Good pass.
Now that one you can make a case for, Greg.
That one I can make a case. The first one was a clean block. That was a great block.
Absolutely.
By Tyler, as Jakai clearly challenged him.
I mean, but Jakai Sanders is just relentless. To get the rebound right there, that's your guard. That's your point guard. Getting an offensive rebound and going right back up to the opposing team's big man. Earning himself a chance at the line.
As Eddie waits to check in, we're going to see who Eddie's coming in for. Our Eagle X Factor for the game.
Absolutely. And so far, Tyler Duplo has been, kind of quiet. I know he's coming off that injury. I know he's getting his rhythm back. He's going to have to wake up really soon if you don't want Eagle to get this lead out of hand. Torrey's gotten off to a good start. So is Flavio G.
Jakai hits a pair at the line.
Prop substitution issue right there.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Damian Caesar in the game.
Was his shirt not tucked in? Something, but X checked in brief momentarily. And look on Flavio with the floater. Rebound, JoJo, one-handed rebound at that.
Is that an alley-oop attempt right there?
It looked like it was a miscommunication. Kai spins away from the screen. To Johnny in the corner. Boom!
Johnny Fleming is locked in for Eagle right now. What a find from Jakai Sanders. Fleming from 3-point.
With a hand in his face, no less.
Oh, man. He's never saw a shot he doesn't like.
Josiah trying to answer. Good pass. And Torrey just being in the right place at the right time again.
You talked about the offensive rebounds right there. Both teams seem to be offensive rebounding, but right there, Eagle falls asleep. Ball finds its way to Torrey Babs. He gets the cleanup.
JoJo and Manuk kind of fighting. Oh, ball's on the floor, and X comes away with this. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow, Eagle is going to stick with Eagle. As Chase and Eddie come in. Manuk's going to have to finish those layups at the rim.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to get the cleanup. You're getting the rebound, but that's only half the job. Right there, but Brooklyn Collegiate isn't making it easy.
Chase the inbound. Gets it to Jakai. And Johnny and Torrey one-on-one, and Torrey loses it as Jakai comes away with the steal. Drops it to JoJo. Johnny for three. Boom!
Johnny Fleming.
He is on fire, folks.
Johnny Fleming. He's just so locked in for Eagle. That's his third triple of the quarter.
Five seconds.
I mean, Jakai said is letting T know about it after the play, but what great on-ball defense right there from Sanders, forcing that 5-second violation.
And Eagle, we've watched a lot of basketball this year, and Eagle's probably the only team we see switch on literally everything.
Everything. Because
Chase for three. Boom!
Chase the money, chase the money. Everybody's hitting from three land right now, Greg. And I'm telling you now, the Lions is gonna have to do a way better job of defensively rotating because these threes are falling for Eagle early.
As you talk about defensive rotation, you know, and Josiah, JoJo mistimed his jump right there. But you got to wonder how teams prepare for Eagle on defense, because how many times have we come in here and we see teams have, or at least should have, a game plan, and it looks like they don't run their offensive sets and they're thrown off by the switches?
I mean, listen, it's different running through your sets in a practice. It's different running through your sets when you have multiple players that don't have the length and the athleticism that Eagle Brooklyn has. You know, when you have a 6'7" guy that can play at the top of the press, you put yourself at a different tier amongst these teams in the city. You know, you put yourself at a spot where it's very tough for a team to get their offensive sets done. And you're seeing that right now.
As Joshua Dennison checking in for Edor. Don't want the big man picking up any cheap fouls in the close of the quarter.
Absolutely, you know.
Eagle looking to hold one shot as the shot clock is turned off. Dennison stepping out on Sanders, hounding him. Gets to JoJo, foul line extended. Looking to set the high screen. JoJo for three. As Torrey gets the rebound. That's not going to make it. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Eagle Brooklyn up 19-8 on the Lions of Brooklyn Collegiate. So, Shaq, what do you take away from that first quarter?
Three-pointers. Three-pointers, three-pointers, three-pointers. Eagle has found a touch from three-point land early, and that is very dangerous in a neutral site. You know, none of these players play here regularly. So if you find a touch early, that can be a huge boost to your offense, because if threes are falling, you know, then the attacks to the lanes open up.
Not only did they take 4 threes, Eddie didn't take one shot.
And he has the highest three total on the team. So the Lions, if I'm BC, I'm saying no threes at all in this huddle. You know, everybody needs to be closing out. Everybody needs to be up into a shooter's chest. You know, a Johnny Fleming, 9 points strictly from three in that first quarter is, Lions are going to have to corral Johnny Fleming very soon. Chase was able to hit a three that quarter. Jakai Sanders hit a three that quarter. Lions have got to pick it up. I need to see a little bit more from Flavio Jean. I know he's capable of, putting some points together.
Absolutely. As number 21, Ahmed Ibrahim, checks in for Eagle. Ahmed's had some strong outings lately, throughout this playoffs.
Yeah, Ahmed's shown up very big for Eagle this postseason.
Flavio at the top of the key. From deep. Short. That's going to be Eagle ball.
Yeah, Cadell Ennis turning that over there on that baseline.
Eagles defense has been swarming in the half court.
They haven't rebounded the best, but when Brooklyn Collegiate has got the rebound, they have not been able to get another shot attempt off.
Good pass. Got to finish those layups. Good pass from Sanders inside. As BC takes it the other way. Carter for three. Short. Ahmed with the rebound. The guy gets the Chase. Chase drives. Scoops. Can't hit. Good drive. Just got to finish that. That's going to be a backcourt.
Yeah, Brooklyn Collegiate has got to lock in. The turnovers are starting to pile up. And Coach Kev telling Ahmed to take his time on that post move right there. He felt like he rushed it right there.
I mean, I kind of want him to go up with bad intentions right there.
Absolutely.
Drop step and try to throw it on somebody's head.
Yeah. That's definitely what should have happened right there. But
get the foul, the place would have went nuts.
6'8".
Dennison back to Gene. Gene dribbles right. Looks inside. Foul line, gets back to Torrey. Gene thought about it. Torrey. Chase closing out on.
Wow. Offensive foul on Cadell Ennis. You know, got the old leg kick, you know, the play that used to be able to get you the 4-point play.
Dirk Nowitzki action.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, for those of you out there, I did not call Cadell Ennis Dirk Nowitzki.
No. Don't make that mistake.
Excuse me. I'm telling you, Eagles half-court defense, this is the best I've seen them throughout the playoffs.
No,
in terms of their rotations.
Defensively, I know it's early, but this is the best they've looked on defense.
They don't want Eddie to beat them. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah. Torrey Babs, I don't know if he meant to, but he looked like he pulled the seat out from the man right there.
Definitely. It looked like their feet got tangled up or something.
Yeah. Dell Ennis almost lost that right there.
Flavio using the hesitant. Gets trapped in the corner. Carter drives baseline. Jakai cuts it off. Gets it back to Gino on the wing, guarded by Beasley. Spins. Loose ball.
Man.
And it's back to Dennison. 7 on the shot clock.
Man.
And he gets bailed out by a baseline foul by Fleming.
Yeah, Fleming's got to beat him to that baseline if he's going to cut him off. But, I mean, BC is just having a tough time getting through those offensive sets. That zone is proving to work very well for Eagle right now. Oh, man.
You got to get Chase on the hold.
Eagles got to be better with these ticky-tack fouls. They're going to... Those are the kind of ways you keep teams into a game, though.
100%. X checks back in as Johnny has the seat.
What a steal from Jakai Sanders.
Ahmed is lucky right there. Chase gets his own rebound.
Chase Beasley. Certain dominance right there. Will not be denied.
Definitely a broken play from the start.
Absolutely.
Carter thought about it. Stops and pops. I'm gonna throw the acting hat on there.
Yeah.
The crowd is letting the ref know. But in Josiah's defense, right? You do what you have to do to score.
You're down, you got to get yourself to that foul line. You know that's the way to get back into a game anyway. The foul line is the way to get back into the game. Josiah knocks down the first.
Carter goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. Met at the top of the key, gets to Eddie. They want Josiah to not let Eddie breathe. Jakai for 3. Torrey comes away with the loose ball. Gets it to Flavio.
Great defense from Eddie. Yeah.
Eddie is not letting Flavio do what he wants. BC struggling to get ball movement on the offensive end. As Torrey drives. Air ball. Dennison gets blocked from behind. Blocked again.
What a defensive possession by Eagle. They're on the move.
Eddie from deep. Boom!
The marksman. I mean,
the release on that.
Oh my goodness, the release was so fast. Catch and shoot. Eddie Muñat asserting himself into the game.
And you heard the crowd go crazy as soon as it left his hands. Edor back in, doubled immediately.
Crowd wanted to travel right there.
Absolutely.
Ref's gonna say there was a foul beforehand. As JoJo comes in for a mid.
Flavio to take it out under the basket for BC.
His first team sport.
Torrey gets the away from the ball foul. I mean, X was all up in his kitchen. Not giving him any breathing room. Frustration foul by Torrey Babs. And looks like he's going to have a seat.
As Jalen Waters that comes back in. Torrey. Nook from deep.
Wow.
I'm not mad at it.
Listen, everybody's. Oh, wow.
Oh, good defense by Manook right there. And Jakai's going to go to the line shooting too.
Downhill Sanders. Very tough to stop when he gets in transition. Right there. Makes it all the way to the basket. Can't quite finish. But he's going to get a pair.
I'll say this, right? Eagle has put up 90 and 80 points just about 80 points respectively, right? So all things considered, this is not really a high-scoring first half for them. However, if their defensive intensity stays this way, BC is in trouble.
Absolutely. They have not been able to successfully run a set. I've been watching the last few possessions. You know, they are able to score and fill it up, you know, with these guards, but they can't get through their sets. Eagles' intensity has just been through the roof this first half.
Dennison drops to Edor. Good hands by Manook right there. As Waters on the wing, guarded by JoJo. Gets it inside to Flavio. Flavio looking for somewhere to go, and he just can't see behind Manook. Edor gets it. Looking for it. Dennison spins, and he walks, but it's not called, and he gets the basket.
Dennison, what a tough layup over Caesar right there. Maybe a spark for Brooklyn Collegiate.
Took a little jet ski trip right there. Jakai from deep. I don't think Eagles should start settling regardless of the lead. That's what you don't want, and to allow BC to get back in this game, because BC is essentially taking up the entirety of the shot clock just to get a shot up.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a foul on Manook.
Manook was definitely there late. I know he tried to get that charge call, but he was just there a second late. Josiah able to flip it up and in for the and-one.
Josiah is giving BC some great minutes off the bench right now. He already hit 4 free throws. He got an and-one here with a chance to complete a three-point play.
Told you, Greg, you get your offense. There's so many good things that happen getting yourself to the free throw line, being aggressive in the game. You're able to chop away at the lead. You're able to get your own offense started. It's timeouts. It's like a timeout within the game. A chance to regroup, a chance to refresh. Josiah completes the three-point play.
Just about 2 minutes to go here. Kai gets in the lane. Pretty move right there from Sanders.
What a move from Sanders right there. The athleticism to keep yourself in the air, reach around layup, puts it in for 2.
Hard at the top of the key. Gets in the paint. Good move, but can't finish. Eddie comes away with the loose ball.
Great rebound.
Outlet pass to Caesar. To Eddie for 3. Boom! Great find from X.
What a find from X, and you know Eddie's feeling it. Look at this. Look at him turning up as his teammates embrace him. What a find from X, and I mean Eddie Moonyak, the marksman. He stays ready, so he doesn't have to get ready. The second 3 and a half.
Best part of that was X had a chance at the shot. Pump fake, gets in the lane, finds the wide open best shooter in the city.
Eddie, listen, unselfish plays, you can put an equal sign that says equals winning plays. Being unselfish, looking for the, you may have a good shot, but we're looking for the best shot. And right there, the best shot was Eddie open right up and trailing the play on the wing. Knocks it down for Eagle. They've gotten out to a 17-point lead. So we have a little under 2 minutes to play.
I haven't seen Doc much. Did he pick up 2 quick fouls?
I believe so. A couple people in foul trouble right now. Chasing Doc, I believe, are in foul trouble.
Always remember, these live streams are brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. For any inquiries, please make sure you reach out to at Sage Media Solutions on all social media platforms as we get back to action after the BC timeout. Cadell Ennis bring it up, guarded by Eddie. Eddie doing a good job on defense in this game. Really everybody on Eagle. Ennis gets his own rebound, gets it to Torrey, who checked back in. Good hit. That's not a foul, I'm sorry. That happened right in front of us.
Eagle has got to do a better job of boxing out. That situation doesn't happen. If Brooklyn Collegiate doesn't get 2 offensive rebounds right there, someone's got to box out Edor. He's being very active.
You are 100% correct, Shaq. Well, I think what's frustrating from a viewing perspective is, right, it was Tyler got the rebound, and X literally just put his hand on the ball, and it became loose after that.
Yeah, depending on what angle the ref has,
that is also
certain things do look like fouls, and that's why you control what you can control, and boxing out is something that you can control. So you don't even want to give them too many opportunities to get fouled, to try to score. Anything can happen. Seemed to be a good foul right there as Edor was not able to, he split right there.
Good pass from X inside.
You know what I love about that play? JoJo had the wherewithal to not even come down with the pass right there, just to keep it high and lay it right up. Before the defense knew what happened, the ball was already up onto the rim. Great play right there.
Under a minute to go. Ennis directing traffic on the wing. Guarded by Caesar. Gets it down low to Torrey, guarded by Sanders. Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Gene at the top of the key. Doesn't use the Edor screen. JoJo steps out. Flavio looking for Ennis. No, I'm sorry, that's Waters on the wing. Oh.
What a bucket.
Good move right there by Waters.
What a bucket right there by Waters. Working his way inside. Nice left-hand floater.
That was James Waters.
Better pass and Johnny goes up to shoot it. Short. A little bit of a mispossession right there.
Yeah.
After one half of play, Eagle Brooklyn is up 34-18 against Brooklyn Collegiate. For the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius, my partner Shaq Mitchell, we're going to see you in the second half. Welcome back to second half action here. Greg Polius with Shaq Mitchell. Eagle Brooklyn up 34-18 against Brooklyn Collegiate.
Oh man, so second half basketball, man. I saw a lot in that first half, man.
Talk to me, Shaq.
I don't think BC is out of it by a long shot. I think they have yet to have their response yet, and I just hope that how successful Eagles' first half was, they're not thrown off by the energy, because they should expect the Lions' energy to pick up, because it will. At halftime talk, I believe that this game will be much, much closer. I know we saw a lot of threes fall in the first half. We saw, kind of Eagle have their way, not letting BC get through their offensive sets. I'm sure that's, the front of their focus right now. And we're going to see how the second half shapes up, man.
So 2 things. One, you're right. As Doc opened for 3. Boom!
I mean, the
Body
Doc is in.
also matters. BC can't look defeated
Absolutely.
in order for that to happen. Also, coming out in the half, we noticed that Jalen Waters has a seat, and Josiah Carter, who's leading BC right now.
Is that a nutmeg right there?
It's the one who's coming out to start in the second half of BC. As the 2 teams traded buckets to open the third quarter. Johnny for 3. Short. Offensive rebound, JoJo. Kai resets. Good pass.
I mean, vision. Got Jakai putting his goggles on right there. No look to
That
JoJo.
was a great seal by JoJo.
Oh my goodness. JoJo's always right place, right time. You can always guarantee that. It's a nice safety net for Jakai.
The closeouts on Tyler have been solid.
Tyler got away with that elbow right there.
Good shot by Tyler by the big man.
Stay quiet long. Nice mid-range. Gets his feet under him and knocks down the mid-range.
I don't think Coach Kev will like the teams trading baskets, though.
Absolutely.
That was not a travel.
The look call for steps. I'm not sure if that was a travel either.
He pump faked and then put the ball on the floor.
Maybe the ref got the step before the dribble, maybe.
AB. I mean, we know the refs are doing the best they can.
Yeah.
It's never easy, especially with the pace of play.
Absolutely.
But some calls, it's like, okay, why'd you do that?
Understandable.
Doc, guarding Flavio. Wait, is that a foul before or is it out of bounds? I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, Jakai's back up.
And they got him on hold right there, I believe.
That foul's on Jakai Sanders.
Okay, so it's going to be a foul on Jakai. I believe that's his second.
Second foul, team first.
Not happy about that call. He felt like he was elbow right there.
That's something to watch as the game goes on. Tyler, with the elbow, is it going to get called? Because I saw it in the first half, too. Good move by Ennis. They can't hit. Foul away from the ball.
Oh, foul on JoJo right there. Small foul on JoJo right there. BC's intensity has increased. It hasn't shown up score-wise, but I'm noticing the switch.
Gets it out to Josiah. Torrey on the wing. Guarded by Manuk. Gets it down low to Tyler. They double. And Josiah gets the two-hand flush.
BC's woken up right there. Theodore gets doubled and finds the cut in Josiah for the two-hand slam. Kevlin's time.
That was a beautifully run play by
Absolutely.
BC right there.
I'm noticing that they've been getting through their sets. They haven't scored. That's what I meant about noticing the switch. They've been able to just comfortably run through those sets. They haven't scored every single time, but you notice the intensity for Eagle has kind of gone a little bit down as far as the defensive.
It's a momentum shift.
Absolutely.
That's a good timeout by Kev.
Very good timeout. You know, they're not in jeopardy, but just to kind of wake them up and realize, you know, we're in a certain situation and certain things are happening that weren't happening in the first half because we're not doing X, Y, and Z.
Agreed. Eagle is up 39-24.
You know what I noticed too? Eagle out of all of the high schools, they talk the most. You know, I noticed that amongst the teams they played and just the high school scene as well. Like maybe the reason they're so you know, on the same page is because how often they talk amongst themselves. You know, players normally wait for coaches to kind of tell them and coaches to kind of get guys involved, but these guys have no problem linking up real quick, getting themselves focused and getting themselves back in the game.
Notice BC is not pressing. Drop it back into half-court offense.
Yeah, it's very tiring to run a press all the way.
I don't know if that was on a pass-off or on a shot. Because it looked like he was going to try to throw an alley.
Yeah,
but it looked like they're lining up, so it's going to be 2 shots for Sanders.
Jakai just does an excellent. How many times do you think Jakai goes to the line again?
I'll say he probably
There's a lot of
averages like maybe between 8 to 10 free throws a game.
About 5-6 trips?
Yeah, I'll say so. Kai on the year is averaging 17 points, 10 assists, and 7 assists. Okay, the camera is out right now. The camera will be right back online, so just bear with us. We're going to give you the play-by-play to make sure you feel like you're in the game as the Johnny guards Ennis on the wing. Ennis gets in a post to Edor, guarded by Jojo. Cross court to Josiah in the corner. Back to Flavio on the wing. Flavio looking for the screen, doesn't get it. Doc facing up on Flavio. Flavio spins, Hezzy.
Oh, man.
Can't finish. Rebound Sanders out in the front court. 2-on-1 with Manuk. Hey! Showtime from Jakai Sanders and Manuk Locke.
Manuk going upstairs. I think Jakai threw a bad pass on purpose right there.
Did you see how far behind his head he had to go to snatch that?
2 hands, he still falls.
Of throwing it out of Flavio while they were both falling out of bounds. And it's Eagle ball going the other way.
Eagles got to do a better job of rebounding.
Absolutely.
They've been slipping up a little bit towards the end of that second half on controlling it on the defensive glass.
And they're going to call JoJo for the travel.
Absolutely.
That indeed was a travel.
Absolutely. Great defense right there from Torrey Babs. Making, he hasn't made things easy for JoJo today. That's what I've noticed. Torrey has been kind of limiting JoJo a little bit as he goes back to the bench.
Fleming guarding Ennis. Ennis gets it to Edor in the post, guarded by Manuk. And Babs got the drop pass and wasn't able to hit the little jump stop. Beasley gets in the paint, and he's fouled. He's going to go line shooting 2.
Great move by Chase right there. I will say, though, what I am noticing is Tyler Edor is a great post passer. I mean,
yes.
He is seeing that court from that post area and finding his guys and getting them back involved. These guys feel like they're still in this game because of a guy like Tyler Edor.
Going back to that defense possession for Eagle, I like what they're doing because once Tyler gets the ball in the post, they're sending a double at him immediately.
Absolutely. Immediately.
And that's where what you were talking about is so good because he has the vision to see the double coming and find the open man. That's how he got Josiah for the backdoor cut.
Absolutely.
A few plays ago.
Absolutely. He found Torrey right there. He couldn't connect right there, but it was still a great shot attempt. Good efficient shot.
Eddie comes in for Doc. Flavio guarded by Fleming. They're looking for Edor back on the wing. And here comes the double. And Flavio gets his own rebound and one.
Wow.
I'm not sure what the foul was there, but it looks like they might get chased.
Tyler Edor has had a late start. He is absolutely working right now.
Once he gets the ball on that right block, that foul is going to be on Johnny, his second. BC has come out in this third quarter with a chance, not with a chance, but a demeanor that says this game is not over. They're hanging around.
Absolutely, you know.
The key for them is to get it within 10.
You know, when you get it, game of runs, like I said, man, you know, game looks like it's out of reach until a game of runs happens.
Oh, so it wasn't an and one. It was on the ground, so he's at the line shooting.
Tyler Edor used that as a practice shot.
Okay, so it was an and one. Sorry, there was a little confusion as the refs didn't actually signal anything. But now it's Eagle ball.
Okay.
Eagles up 42-29. Jakai goes by Flavio. That's going to be a charge, and that's Jakai's third.
Jakai's coming out. Doc's going to come in.
Remember what I said about that play, right? Jump stop, pump fake, get the defender in the air.
Yeah,
Doc comes in for Jakai.
They kind of know what Jakai wants to do right there. Flavio G was there for that charge right there. Way to step in there.
Inbounds to Torrey. Torrey in the backcourt. And that's going to be a 10-second violation.
Man, Eddie and Doc working the top of that
just
press.
got called for a 10-second violation in the backcourt and just had no sense of urgency to get the ball across half.
Absolutely.
It's kind of baffling when you watch it.
Absolutely. I mean, that 8 seconds seemed kind of fast, but at the same time, I was like, no, 8 seconds probably did go by. That took a little bit.
And this guy has to watch his hand on Doc's hip right there.
Absolutely.
They get Manuk on a moving screen. Now, my confusion is, how do you not call the hand check on Ennis or call the moving screen, and it was happening at the same time?
Coach Kev not happy with Manuk on that illegal screen right there. Eagles got to be more disciplined. They're leaving the back door kind of open
and
for the next team.
This is the other thing. You have to understand how the refs are calling the game.
Right.
You have to essentially still play your game, play it within what the refs are calling.
Right. You know, you can only control what you can control, and you got to be disciplined on those screen sets, running those offensive sets.
And it's guarded by Eddie at the top of the key. Gets the Flavio on the wing, guarded by Doc. Looking for Babs in the high post. Can't get it to him. Good defense right there in the high post by Ahmed. Eagle in a 2-3 zone, and BC just struggling to try to find a shot right now. Flavio picks up his dribble and just throws a wild three. Can't hit. Eddie gets the offensive rebound. Gets it out to Ajani. Brings it back out. And Ajani gets bumped. No foul call. It's going to be BC ball.
Yeah, he just lost his footing right there, unfortunately. Lions, great defense right there. Flavio Jean taking the ball out right now. Look for BC to get Josiah more involved. You know, he's had that spark early in the first half, got a dunk early in this half. Lo and behold, Josiah.
Eagles slowing the defensive rotation there, and Josiah's able to come in with the back door and got the look from Torrey for the easy deuce. Ahmed in the post, guarded Edor. Throws it away to Flavio. Carter guarded by Doc. Flavio in the corner guarded by Eddie.
Great defense from Eddie.
Turnaround from Flavio.
Great
Can't
defense
hit.
from
Chase
Eddie.
with the rebound.
Eddie did not make it easy on Flavio Jean. Flavio Jean is a very crafty scorer right there. He stayed solid, forced him to take a tough shot.
42-31 Eagle. Fleming, stop and pop. Off the back iron. Flavio with the offensive rebound. And Doc takes it from his hands and is fouled.
What a steal from Doc. Went right in Flavio Jean's wallet with 2 hands, got it back, and got fouled. Great defense from Doc.
Jalen Waters comes in for Flavio, and JoJo's in for Ahmed.
You know, I feel like this is an early test for the freshman right here. Jakai in foul trouble in the Final Four. And you're getting big minutes right now. A chance to prove and show everybody why you're the true freshman and why you're able to be on this team.
Good play right there. Beautiful head fake right there from Chase to Eddie to get it to Johnny right at the block off the glass a la Tim Duncan.
Johnny's been terrific today, hasn't he? Just so poised, taking all the shots he doesn't want to take, no shots he doesn't want to take, and just being on point for his team.
And JoJo running the point, doing a little too much there, and he's gonna. And Coach Kev not happy with JoJo, trying to just showcase his point guard skills right there.
You know, I know JoJo's gone coast to coast in the past, and right there he's got to get it to a guard. But Eagles doing a good job. BC's doing a great job. They tailored 2 halves,
Absolutely.
Their intensity has increased. It hasn't shown up too much on the scoreboard, but you can kind of feel the runs coming. They've been, scoring in spurts, and this game has remained close.
Eagle needs one of those, like in the first quarter when Johnny hit 3 threes in like 5 minutes. They need one of those type of runs right now to give them that momentum.
Because they, they kind of lost their breathing room. They're playing kind of, they were a little relaxed. They got up to that earlier. Now they're playing a little bit more tighter and a little concerned watching the lead and things like that. They've got to forget about the scoreboard and just play good basketball. Because BC is locked in. They need to be on the same time.
Chase the inbound as they double Doc on the inbound. Gets to JoJo. Johnny gets to Doc. Waters is in Doc's kitchen. Doc gets in the post to JoJo, guarded by Edor. And he's blocked. Good defense by Edor in the post.
Doc.
Now Doc returning the favor, pounding almost a 5-second right there. Torrey should have got called for the push-off right there.
Got away with a push-off, but like I said, it's a testament to your aggressiveness.
And after the third quarter, Eagle is up 44-33. Like you said, Taylor 2 halves. BC came out with more intensity, ran their offensive sets, was not intimidated by what happened in the first half, had very short memory.
Absolutely.
And essentially outscored Eagle in that third quarter.
Absolutely. I've noticed every game that they've had to play, there's always a segment where Brooklyn Collegiate makes it very tough for Eagle. They cut down the lead that Eagles built. Things that were working for Eagles starts to not work. Brooklyn Collegiate is a late game kind of machine. Sometimes they're not always the first to the start, but once they get their feet under them and their legs rolling and their team and their machine going, they can prove to be one of the top teams in the city, for sure.
So, 11-point game. At stake here is a trip to the PSAL 4A City Championship.
Absolutely.
It's honestly, at this point, a question of who wants it more.
Literally, that's all that matters. That's all the biggest question in any playoffs. Who wants it more? Right now, Eagle does have a lead, but right now I think Brooklyn Collegiate wants it a little bit more right now. At this stage right now, Brooklyn Collegiate has looked like they flipped the switch, and they look like they're coming for Eagle right now.
And I don't think it's a matter of Eagle not wanting it more. I think they executed poorly in the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Whereas BC was hitting on all cylinders with that getting Edor in that action on the block.
Yes.
Changed the complexion of their offense.
Literally. Edor being able to be more active in the post. He started out with that mid-range jump shot. Now he's been getting a bunch of cleanups, a bunch of extra opportunities for BC.
Eagle really needs to focus on boxing out here in this fourth quarter.
Very much so.
as Fleming is guarding Flavio. They get it. Almost a defensive miscommunication right there. Jakai guarded by Waters, and he's fouled.
Jalen Waters and Jakai Sanders having words.
Second foul on Jalen Waters.
It's JoJo on the inbound. Back to Sanders. Sanders uses the JoJo screen. Down low. Good patience right there from JoJo.
What a bucket right there from JoJo. Felt out this defender. Got him up off his feet with the pump fake. Finishes strong. Timely bucket for JoJo.
That was a great job by BC Bigs to not foul.
Yes.
Right there.
Deep defense, make a tough shot.
Waters gets it to Flavio, guarded by Eddie, looking for the Edor screen. Gets it. Now JoJo on Edor. They got the switch they're looking for. They're trying to clear out. But Flavio picks up his dribble, gets it to Waters at the top of the key, guarded by Sanders. Gets in the paint.
Oh, man.
Pretty move by Waters.
Yeah, they're going at it right now. Jalen Waters just went right at Jakai Sanders.
That's going to be a foul,
Yeah.
holding foul on Waters.
That's his third foul right there.
That's a
He's
big
gotta,
foul.
You know, he's trying to get in that mindset. He's trying to be the one that's being physically, imposing on Jakai. As you see, Gene switches right there because they want to preserve Jalen.
Jakai crosses the timeline, takes it in the paint. Too strong. Rebound Carter. Flavio pushing the pace. Gets it to Torrey. Blocked by Chase. And JoJo snatches it out of Edor's hands.
What a block by JoJo.
And that's another foul.
Oh, man.
And that's going to be Waters' fourth. That's his third foul in like 2 minutes.
It went from.
And Ennis is coming right back in.
Yeah, I think Jalen Waters got into too much of an individual game with the Jakai, as Jakai wishes him well on the bench right there. But great just intensity. I love the playoff intensity of this game, man.
Absolutely. Time is not on BC's side, and Eagle knows it, and they're moving as such. X for three. Edor with the rebound.
X got trying to rush that a little bit right there.
Cadell Ennis controlling the ball for BC. Gets across the timeline, guarded by Eddie at the top of the key. Dribbles to the wing, calling out the offense. Miscommunication right there, and it's going to be a foul on Eddie. That's his first. Manuk checks back in for Munyak.
Manuk back in the game.
Edor gets the inbound. Back to Ennis. Ennis guarded by X. Defensive stalwart off the bench. Too handsy right there. And Coach Kev let him know, be smart.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, because you don't want to get into a double bonus situation. You want to keep those fouls as low as possible.
As you say that, Eagle has 3 fouls and BC has 2. I'm sorry, BC has 3 fouls and Eagle has 2.
Yeah, so you
and
want to play aggressive, but just without fouling, because free throws will catch up to you.
Torrey guarded by Manuk. Good job by Manuk staying on his feet. Flavio drive. Gets it to Carter. Floater. Carter can't finish. Jakai gets the rebound. Behind the back. Guarded by Ennis. Drives in the paint. And Jakai, I see what he was looking to do. I think he was wondering X was going to cut to the basket right
X
there.
to cut right there. X was spotted up open. Both players have a good idea. Just a little miscommunication right there. It's going to lead to a turnover, though. Bulls going back with the Lions.
Ennis slow walking it up the court. Guarded by X. Flavio looking to set the screen. And Johnny at the top of the key on defense right now. Gets to Flavio on the wing. Flavio gets to the paint, spins, tries to draw contact. Great finish right there by Flavio.
I mean, what a tough shot over Caesar. He wanted a foul right there. I thought Caesar played great defense right there, but just that's a situation of great defense, better offense.
High level of difficulty on that shot right there. JoJo in the paint.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful footwork from JoJo in the paint.
Greg, you talk about JoJo's patience. How patient has he been this quarter, man? The second layup right there where he's just working through his steps, using his pivot. Right there, able to find a way to get the ball in.
Johnny guarding Ennis. Ennis gets in the paint. Blocked from the behind by Johnny. JoJo pushing the pace. Gets the X for 3. Crowd really wanted that one. They're going to get JoJo on over the back. That would have sent this crowd in a frenzy had X hit that.
Yeah, X wanted that one badly, but a lot of players with 3 fouls right now. Got to be careful as we wind down for these last 4.
Absolutely. This is what you would call crunch time.
And, you know, BC, they were going to use Jalen Waters right now, but he's got those 4 fouls, so I'm sure coach is looking for the right time to put him in.
Definitely. And this is the type of low-scoring affair BC is used to playing.
Yeah.
So they're definitely not out of this.
Absolutely not.
Gets it in the post to Edor. Drop pass to Torrey.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
I feel like both players was fighting for the rebound right there.
I'm with you, Shaq. It looks there was no possession of the ball. I wouldn't even call it a loose ball foul because both players were jumping for the ball.
Absolutely. But, you know, the refs have done a good job calling it down the middle. They've called some fouls that were a little bit questionable on the other side earlier, so it's okay. As long as they're calling it kind of consistent, I can respect it. Josiah knocks down the first. He could cut this to single digits.
And Waters is back in for Carter. If you're Eagle, your job is to go at Jalen Waters.
Absolutely. You send whoever's. I mean, if I'm Eagle, I'm sending whoever's, you know, guarding Jalen Waters or whoever he's guarding.
Johnny for 3. Short.
But I was gonna say if whoever Jalen Waters decides he's matching up with, I would send him for a screen and get the switch we want.
Absolutely.
He's a very scrappy defender, and him on the floor makes BC better. So you want to attack him, try to get him out the game.
And it gets to Flavio. Flavio guarded by Manuk. It's a different look for Flavio. Gets it inside to Edor, guarded by JoJo. Spins, drop step. Good move by Edor.
Wow. I mean, he's so good with his back to the basket, bro.
And it's a 7-point game. Jakai. Timeout. Coach Kev not liking what he sees on offense. Just under 3 minutes to go here. 7-point game. Eagle up, but not with the momentum.
Not with the momentum. BC has snatched all the momentum in the second half. BC has snatched all the momentum with the second half, and they've been able to turn things around and get this lead back to a 7-point lead, man. It's got to cut that lead to single digits.
Definitely, and as we, wait for this timeout, I want to take time to, let you guys know this live feed is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. For any live sporting events, make sure you reach out to Sage Media Solutions on all social media platforms. Thank you, and also just want to thank you guys for your support. Always. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here, so we appreciate you.
Absolutely. Jakai inbound JoJo for 3.
Eagle is settling right now on the offensive end.
Coach Kev is not happy about that shot from JoJo.
Flavio hits it. And Johnny with a great rebound right there. Jump ball is going to stay BC ball.
What hustle right there from a Johnny. That's a winning play right there.
Sorry, it's going to be Eagle ball. See, this
Still
is what
haven't figured out that possession.
You know
now.
what? This is what I get for looking at the possession arrow on the scoreboard. I'm going to take the blame. This is my fault because the possession arrow shouldn't even exist. Now, here's where the clock matters. Eagles needs to grind out.
Absolutely.
Run through their sets. Yep. Second, third option. And that can't happen right there. Turnover by Sanders. That's going to be Eagle ball. Jakai has to be very careful getting lackadaisical with the ball.
Yeah. Those one-handed passes are going to be the death of guards because those are turnovers every time.
Had Ennis hit that three, that would have been huge.
It's a momentum play. That's a game that changes things for the Lions.
Doc back in the game.
Just came up a little short.
Gets it to Manuk, top of the key. To JoJo, guarded by Torrey. Gets it back to Sanders. Guarded by Flavio, looking for the JoJo screen. Gonna clear out. Cross court to Johnny for three. Boom! Another big shot from the senior.
The senior Johnny Fleming. I mean,
Manuk gets the loose ball.
What a shot by Fleming to just give the Eagle back to a 10-point lead. And now they're looking to run some clock.
Good pass from Manuk to JoJo. Block.
Yeah, I thought there was contact right there with JoJo into the basket, but they said Tyler Edo got that block clean.
Knock to inbound. Drop pass to Jakai. I was going to say, if they didn't call that.
I'm not.
So I feel like I saw dreads just flying all over the place.
I mean, Jakai is just so, ready for the challenge,
Sending the two bigs back.
Kai Sanders is tough as nails. He stays at the foul line. He should rent a crib there. I think he should just get a house down there, He's there all the time.
As he misses the first. Still a 10-point game. I've seen crazier things happen. This game is far from over.
Listen, man. This game is far from over. When you're playing a team like this, you don't trust it until it's 3-0 on the clock, right? Fourth quarter.
Jakai splits a pair at the stripe.
Lead back up to 11. BC's got to work fast.
Waters gets it to Ennis. Flavio stops and pops. Thought about it. Fade away.
I mean, Flavio has hit some tough shots today, as he does all the time. Every time I see Flavio Jean play, he makes some shots that I'm just like, man, I'm not sure if he works on it. I'm not sure if but man.
There's no way he doesn't work on it.
Yeah, there's no way. I'm just like.
Defender in his face doesn't matter. The touch is there. The touch is there. And he's just, so smooth with it.
Okay. So we're having a bit of clock issues right now, Greg, but the score right now is 43-52. It's about 36 seconds left to play. This looks like a clock issue. I'm not sure why the clock is running.
They're fixing the game, the game clock here in the building, but the most important thing right now is the score.
Right.
Can Eagle contain his lead? And the key here for Eagle, right? Don't give up the threes. Also, if the bigs get the ball, do not foul.
Right. Exactly. This is a time where you don't want to let free throws bring a team back into the game. Don't give up any threes. I would even be able to give up layups. Don't foul though. Fouling is just it magnifies the situation. It prolongs the lead you're trying to, preserve. And now there's 56 seconds left on the clock. So
that seems about right.
Yeah.
BC in their full court press. Almost stolen. Doc is fouled. And I believe that might be either the fourth. Doc is going to go to the line as Eagle is now in a double bonus.
That was a free throw game, you know.
It is a case where 51 seconds will take 5 minutes.
Absolutely. This is going to be a little bit of chaos for the next 50 seconds.
Doc trying to ice the game right here.
You know, I said it. You know, Brooklyn Collegiate, they make things tough for you. They don't let you just walk in and get a win. You're going to have to be a different level of team to take out the Lions. And today Eagle was that, you know.
Back to a 10-point game, 11-point game now. Waters had to be careful right there.
Yeah.
Ennis misses a three. Manuk in the open court. Jakai with the poor alley attempt right there.
They wanted to go showtime to kind of cap off the win.
That would have put a cap on it for sure.
Definitely.
Carter coming back in for Torrey. A little offense for defense substitution right there. What we just said couldn't happen. I know you want the block as Manuk gets called for the foul as Ennis is going to attempt to complete a 3-point play.
Yeah, he just kind of got down the court in like 4 seconds. That was
a blur. At that point, you give him the layup.
Right. And after all that's happened, do you believe only 24 seconds has gone off the clock? We're still at 32 seconds. Still an 8-point lead. Game's not over yet.
Eagle better hurry up and get this across the timeline. Sent away by Babs.
Blocked by Torrey Babs.
Ennis to Carter for three. JoJo with the rebound, and he's fouled.
And Jalen Waters just fouled out.
Nine seconds left.
Fifth foul on Jalen Waters.
You know who the X Factor ended up being for Eagle?
Johnny Fleming.
Johnny Fleming.
But that's normally my X Factor for Eagle when they're at like home games and stuff. Like you can kind of see the roster, but that's insane.
I tell you what though, he loves big games.
Oh man, he does. Him, Kai, Doc, they just kind of up their play. Him, JoJo, not so much today. JoJo's normally the guy that ups his play as well, but definitely big production from both captains for Eagle.
In terms of upping his play, I think JoJo's play was up, so it doesn't look
right
like that. Nine seconds left here. Eagle is up 59. 59 or 55? 55 to 46. JoJo looking to make it a 10-point game again. Doesn't quite get the shooter's bounce. Flavio shoots. X gets the rebound. And that's going to do it as Eagle punches their third consecutive ticket to the PSAL 4A championship. Great game played from Brooklyn Collegiate as that was a hell of a second half.
Man, that was a great game, man. Both great effort from both teams. You know, BC made it tough. Flavio Jean played great. Torrey Bass played great. They shouldn't hang their head. Great game. Eagles going to come out with the win, though.
With a final score of 55 to 46, Eagle finds themselves in a 4A chip. This is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius, here with my partner, Shaq Mitchell. And for Sage Media Solutions, we're going to see you guys in the championship.